And a lot of the trainer, they don't have the last layer, or they only have one of those or two of those, but they don't have the three layers. That's where Ferraz, John, and also I would say Freddie in boxing comes into play. But in MMA, especially Ferraz and John, the tactical layer, which is the last one, that's what separates contenders and champion. There's a physical, the technical, and the tactical. Let's say we're equal. We're the same person. What's going to make the difference between me winning against you or you winning against me is the tactical. Because we're the same person. We're a complete replica. We're a clone. The difference is the tactical. I will know where I can take you out of your comfort zone, and I can bring the fight where I'm the strongest, and fight you to eliminate the odds where the fight will slope the odds of me winning to my advantage. That's where John and Ferraz are master at this, and Freddie Roach is master at this in boxing. That's why I feel very very lucky to have these guys with me in my corner, because they're competent in these three layers: physical, technical, and tactical, which most trainer can have only one, two, or they don't have three. It's very rare to find three. The trainer who can do these three things.
So when you get to the tactical layer, is this something that you all agree on? Do you discuss it? Like when you're approaching a fight, like say Michael Bisping.
Yeah.
Like how do you do it? You say, this is what I see in his fights, and then Ferraz gives his input, and John gives his input, and then Freddie gives his input. Yeah. And you start discussing what's the best way to handle it.
So coming into that fight with Michael Bisping was very well prepared. He's has a very good team with Jason Perillo. So we were expecting.
I didn't know that GSP used Freddie Roach as a coach. That's Manny Pacquiao's coach. But recently they parted ways. I think it was round about the time that he was calling out Conor McGregor. After all his sponsors dropped him, your Nikes, your what. Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but clearly Manny is done with Freddie Roach. But I think they're still on, good terms. As for Manny boxing, I don't know. I think he should retire. Yeah. GSP, on the other hand, I really didn't know he used Freddie Roach as a coach. So, him, Faraz Sahabi, and his other coach, there's three pillars of foundation that he uses in the ring. And I like the fact that they're admitting to things to the minor blunders that they made, that we, particularly me as a fan, I didn't notice those little things in the fight. Yes, I noticed that there was a time that Michael Bisping was the aggressor, and then he started backtracking. I just thought it was some sort of tactic to use unknown skills from Michael Bisping. I don't know. But I didn't know that just from fighting each other, they could know strategically what changed. You see, that's what I like about MMA, man. When you hear the fighters speak of the actual fight, like when Kevin Lee spoke to Joe Rogan about his fight with Edson Barboza. I like the way Kevin simply went through the flow of the fight. And also this, man, this gives you another eye into what's happening in that cage. And kudos to both men, man. I'm a huge fan of GSP, huge fan of Michael Bisping. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.